You've been the game, let's take a ride. Features gaming, it's time to vibe. From London town to the Roblox scene, he's the master of the gaming dream. Roblox gameplay, F1 racing, with content so amazing. But he's got a game that's one of a kind. It's SEO, the train game. We rewind. All aboard, we're heading down the track. With features gaming, there's no looking back. Roblox adventures, he takes us far and wide. Join the fun, hop on for the ride.
You guys, Features Gaming here, welcome back to another stream here on the channel, and today we are going to be checking out the brand new British Railways update version 1.3.5 today. Okay, Bennett, it kind of concerns me that you even asked the question. It's 30 degrees where I am right now. I am melting, okay? So that is why I am downstairs. But we are going to be checking out the version 1.3.5 update today because obviously I told you, or I basically put out a poll on my Discord basically last night to ask you guys if you either wanted British Railways today or if you wanted SCR today, because obviously the normal stream would have been SCR today and then British Railways on Tuesday, but you guys suggested that I do British Railways today and basically postpone SCR to next Tuesday. So that is what we're going to do. We are going to check out the brand new update today. So as you can see in the game's description, you can see classes 745, 231 and 756 have been added into the game. I have no idea how much these trains cost, but I've got around about 2,500 coins, so hopefully I have enough to get all of them. I was literally on this game for about 3 hours yesterday just trying to get coins, so I hope that I have enough to get the trains. So let's go ahead and join the private server, and what we'll do is I will get the trains first, show you them, and then I'll open up the server, and then we'll basically do the what's the word? We'll basically do a journey with each train, around about 20 minutes or so for each train, and then maybe end the stream there. So I have, okay, 2,661. So if you go to the shop and trains, what have we got? So we've got Mark II. Not really too sure what that means, but we have the 756 and the 746. So where's the 231 then? I don't know where the 231 is. Oh, it's probably going to be in another section, isn't it? No? Okay, where's the 231? Oh, do I have it maybe? Drive 231. No, I don't have the 231. Oh, it's down there. Oh, okay, it's 400 coins. So, the 745, 1,250 coins. Buy that. Okay, there we go. And then we have the 74. Okay, why is this 400 but the other one was like 1,250? So buy that. Okay, and then we also have enough for the 231 as well. Oh, you get the 231 with, right, you get the 231 with the other train. Okay, so we still have 1,000 left off. Wait, we have enough to get that, to get the Mark II carriages now. Let's go ahead and grab that. We only need 200 to get the Mark II livery, and then I think after that we've basically got everything that's in the game, and then we can basically start looking at these, you know, unique shop items that you can get, which I think should be cool. So yes, that is everything now purchased. So let's go ahead and show you guys these trains, shall we? So let's do the 231 first. So we'll go with the Wales livery. Oh, that makes a lot more sense now. That makes a lot more sense. So let's just spawn it quickly, and then we will see what it looks like at the depot. You bought the class 756 because I had more coins. Fair enough. Fair enough. So this is the train, as you can see. Get rid of that. There we go. lovely red livery, as you can see. Obviously, the Fourth Rail logo is on the side there. At least I'm pretty sure that is the Fourth Rail logo. You have it in black as well on the front. It's very red. Well, I say it's very red and very white. It's not so much the red arrows, but it sort of looks like it slightly. I'd say if the colours were inverted, then it does look like a red arrow. But this is what it means. Obviously, you have this very loud engine cart in the middle, which I think is pretty much the same with the 755 as well. And yeah, this is pretty much what the 321 looks like, or the 231, sorry, looks like inside of the game. So let's go ahead and respawn quickly, and we will check out the other ones as well. So we have the 745 over here. So 12 coaches. Wow. I think this is the first train that's in the game that is actually 12 carriages long. The train arrows, absolutely. I think they're doing a display in Northern Ireland today, actually, in fact. And here you go, obviously, Lesser Anglia, which honestly, still to this day, I find hilarious. But yeah, this is what it looks like, as you can see. It's got a very wide open mouth here, I'm going to call it. I don't know why. It's not called a mouth, but oh, look at that. You can literally see the inner workings as well. You know, like the actual thing to like stop it from like bouncing all over the place. And obviously you have, you know, the door. I mean, you do have the Fourth Rail sort of like text there. You have like a slight plaque down there as well. Yeah, the decoupler, that's it. I'm pretty sure as well, one of these trains is like the first class sort of like things. But yeah, this is a long train. This is a really long train. I think this was the one that was 1,250, and if so, I can kind of get why now, to be honest. So I guess that's cool. That is the 745. Let's check out the 756 now, which is the last train, and then, like I said, we'll do we will do a route with each train, about a 20-minute route or something like that, and then maybe end the stream there. Thank you, Southwest Level Crossings UK, for subscribing. Thank you so much. I massively appreciate that. So as you can see, it's the same as... Oh my god, I keep needing to do that. As you can see, we have the Fourth Rail logos again, and it's pretty much the same as the 231, just a little bit different. Well, I say different. To me, I literally don't see a difference between this one and the 321, but obviously you guys that are probably a bit more crazy about trains than me, I literally don't see a difference between the two. So yeah, there you go. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the first route, and then we will then set up a and then obviously I will give you guys the link to join the server. So let me go ahead and get that set up already. So then basically once I have spawned into the game, you guys can immediately pile into the server basically. So let me go ahead and grab the link. By the way, yes, hello everyone, by the way, for joining. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. Hopefully you guys are keeping cool as well. Apparently I can't load the private server information, which is slightly interesting. Okay, give me a second. I think the servers have literally just died. No, don't do this to me now. Don't do this to me now. Okay, well apparently I can't even select the servers now, which is slightly interesting. Grow a Garden hasn't just updated, has it? Oh my days. Give me a second. Right, British Railway. And there we go. Also, I think on the... Nope, the servers still don't load up. Okay, well, you guys are going to have to wait then for me to actually get access to actually do the servers then. We're going to do the 745 one first, I think, because I kind of like to do the 12 coach thing. Obviously, you can't do a double unit by having 12 coaches. 24 minutes, 29 minutes. You know what? We'll do 24 minutes. Woodham Sidings to Cuffley. Yeah, why not? Why not? Hopefully, if I have time, I should be able to live stream on my birthday. I'm hoping to. Right, do I have access to the private servers yet? No, I don't. Wonderful. The Grower Garden dev is now doing an event, and the event is in 45 minutes if there is an update. Oh, so it probably is that then. Wonderful. Well, let's at least enjoy it while I'm on the game. So I will send out the link once I have access to actually get the servers, because at the moment I actually cannot, you know, use the servers. I'd say the interior kind of looks the exact same as the 755 as well. Again, if you guys are a bit more crazy about trains, then you probably know more. Although, I don't remember seeing that before. But that's probably just me not paying attention to stuff. Yes, I am downstairs in my kitchen, so that is the reason for there not being a face cam, because I don't have face cam for streams that I do downstairs. Can we get tramlink in the game? If you mean in British Railways, I don't think that they will, unfortunately. Anyway, let's pass Bawtry Road, I believe that is. And then on to our first stop, which is Leeton. Why am I speeding? I don't know, I mean, it's up to 90 anyway, but we probably don't need to go up. Well, Kean can't join if I don't have access to actually use the servers yet, so that's going to be interesting for him. So I think it's literally it's only the trains that have been added. There's no additional routes, there's no additional liveries, well, apart from the Wales one, just on those trains, I guess. That's literally it, to be honest. Obviously, Maxwell's been moved, but they do that every single update. And I don't know where he will be in this one, so maybe next week we can try and figure out where he's going to be, next Tuesday. Well, not next Tuesday, but a week on Tuesday. You know what I mean. But let's get ready to stop at our first stop. How is that game so popular? Yeah, I literally don't know how people can just sit on a game for hours on it. Well, then again, we do it on like F1 and stuff. But yeah, honestly, I played it once and it was literally so boring. I felt like I did more waiting than actually doing stuff on the actual game. I didn't really find it enjoyable. Yeah, currently AFK on F1. Yeah, that is true, actually. I actually think that's a good stop. Also, I haven't got the music on yet as well, by the way. I've just realised. Oops. Yeah, I'd say that's a good stop. Right, do I have access to the servers again? Nope. Give the whole page a refresh. Nope, I literally cannot load the servers. I apologise. You got to find the Maxwell fetch. Pretty sure it was moved again. Yeah, it was moved, but I didn't been moved too. So, if anyone knows where it is and we finish the journeys, do let me know. I will need to end the stream at 5 or before 5 because there is something that I am looking to do later on tonight, and I need to end before 5 so I can get ready, basically get ready to go. I think I just slowed down enough. I got a speeding fine. No! You can only find it by yourself, I think. I can't do that. I'm not going to be able to do that. I don't think you're allowed to reveal Maxwell's location. Well, we've done it before, and I haven't been complained about, so... yeah! I don't remember, signing any legal form that Maxwell's been moved, or, where Maxwell is. I mean, I've literally seen it on stream, so... I think it's at Ashdean Bridge. Could be. It's a bannable offence. Where? I've literally showed it on stream. Well, if you guys promise then to keep it a secret and don't tell anyone, I will let you guys know. I will tell you. I will tell you where it is. Just don't say a word to anyone.
We will shortly be arriving.
Now I'm gonna spam the 4th row Discord server with it. Well, that would be you then, not me. Oh, I'm gonna be skipping this station, unless this train has good brakes, which it probably doesn't. But we'll have to wait and see. We are heading to Cuffley. We started at the sidings of Bawtry Road. Let's take a on emergency as well. That should hopefully help us slow down a bit quicker. With us having 12 carriages, we should be able to get the rear of our train in. I mean, it already is, but we've got the first locomotive as it would be. You know, to say we were going to be entering at like 90 mile an hour, I think we've done a good thing to stop there, to be fair.
Preston Junction. Please mind the gap between
Even
the
though I've
train
never chatted.
and the platform edge.
Okay.
Change here for trains to Norrington.
But it's no fun
Change
just
here for
following
bus
someone and saying that you
services to
found
other
it.
Destinations.
Yeah, true.
This is an intercity
Do we
service
be our
to
route and win an
Clapham.
F1 manager 24 at the same time? Mate, I can't even win a race. Stop. Let alone try and manage the two of them simultaneously.
Welcome on board
Absolutely
this
not.
intercity service to Cuffley, calling at Hume Heath, Norrington, and
It's probably easy for
Cuffley.
you, but it's not easy for me.
The next station.
I don't have a car that is leading, you know, races at the moment. Although having that, I think I literally got a side pod upgrade for in my hash save. Gave it to George Russell and he was expected to finish first because his low speed, medium speed and high speed were all first. His acceleration was first as well. He still didn't win because I managed that one because I thought I could get in first and then just run away with it. I didn't. But yeah, that was about it, to be honest. Thank you, Reese. I mean, I'll be streaming, well, yeah. If I can't stream tomorrow afternoon doing Roblox, I will try and still at least do a Let's Talk stream, if I can, tomorrow. But I don't know. In my Has 1 season challenge, Max hasn't won a race yet. Good. But yeah, I should hopefully be able to do a tomorrow, and you know, no matter what happens, or a stream. I mean, whether it be Let's Talk or you know Roblox. I'm hoping that it is Roblox. We have a weather warning for a thunderstorm today, so I'm hoping that that will be sometime this evening or during the night. So then hopefully I wake up tomorrow with it being fairly cool. Because it's only going to be a maximum, I think, 23 tomorrow, which is good. I should also mention all of these are in Celsius as well, not Fahrenheit. I can't do the conversions. I need a calculator to do that. I think 23 is roughly around about maybe low 80s, I think. I'm not too sure. Fahrenheit is ew anyway. Yeah, true. So yeah, it's only going to be 23 tomorrow, like 90 Monday, which is super good for me. Oh, the weather warning is gone. Oh, perfect then. Never mind then. It's going to be warm tomorrow. But regardless of what happens, I'll be keeping my laptop off all day anyway in the hope that I can stream tomorrow. Hello, Queen Lauren. Jeez, we have a Queen Lauren. I don't have access to the server settings, so I actually cannot get the link for you guys to join yet. I wish you guys could join, but at the moment I can't access the server lists for some reason. It just doesn't. It doesn't load up. Oh, right. I have access. I have access. I will mention, if you guys spad trap me or troll me, I'm literally just going to ban you from the server. Because it's too hot. I'm not going to deal with any of that, so if you troll, you're getting banned. I'm just not dealing with it today. I just deleted the message because I was trying to pin it. Should probably start slowing down as well. Yeah, there's that weird double signal there for some odd reason. Right, there we go. Hopefully you guys can join now. Awesome, awesome. So yes, if you are literally just going to join and troll, I'm literally just going to block you.
We will shortly be arriving at Hume Heath. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
They already have 9.3 billion visits. What? The Grow a Garden game? 9.3 billion visits? What? Do cabin crew sim videos, it's been long. That is actually something that I am wanting to do, but obviously at the moment I'm trying to focus on the SCR videos, but I can only really record those in my room. I can do one next week. Maybe I might record a few next week. Why don't you consider working in rail unless you already do? You mean as like a full-time job? Well, quite because I enjoy doing YouTube. You know, I don't really mind if, you know, if I get a lot of money for it or anything. Like, I don't, to me it doesn't really matter. I mean, I am very fortunate at the moment that I do still live with my parents, so, you know, that to worry about, but, you know, that does give me the sort of almost, I wouldn't say luxury, but it does, you know, it means I can, if I wanted to, just stay at home and do what I want to do, which in my case is obviously, you know, work on YouTube videos. I do want to get a job eventually, but obviously at the moment it's not really a viable thing for me. Just imagine the amount of profit that I made. Imagine the amount of profit that if I look at serverless, 90% are like basic looking avatars. Wouldn't be surprised if they are bots. So true. And thank you, Wason, by the way, or Wyson. Yes, we are downstairs as well. Yes.
Welcome on board this intercity service to Cuffley.
The mic is supposed to do that. What I've done is I've added a noise gate, so every time I'm speaking, the mic basically opens and you can hear me, and then I've got it set after a certain amount of time. The mic shuts off basically, so you guys can't hear my laptop fans going on in the background because they can sometimes be quite loud. So I've actually done it so you guys can actually, it's a more enjoyable hearing if that's. Loads of other YouTubers obviously use noise gates, but at the same time they don't have a massive fan going on in the background. So obviously my laptop can get pretty hot when I stream, so there is literally an turbo mode. What's new? Three trains, sorry, that's literally it. The 231, the 745 and the 756. They are the three new trains that have been added. We are currently driving the 745 at the moment, which is 12 trains, or 12 coaches long, I mean. Not 12 trains, that would probably stretch from between Cuffley and Norrington, to be honest. Still long though, it's still pretty long. Is it really going to be an amazing birthday? I don't know. I mean, it is my 23rd birthday on the 23rd of June, so I guess that's sort of like the thing. I don't know. Because it's supposed to do that, Mr. Gamington. I've literally explained why. I have a noise gate on it. Unless you mean it's doing it while I'm talking, in which case, like, you know, it sounds like I'm a robot, just cutting, like, every few seconds. Like, even when I'm talking, then that's not what it's, you know, what's supposed to happen. But if it's turning off when I'm not talking for a while, then that's literally what it's supposed to do.
We will shortly be arriving at Norrington. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Metro wasn't as good as I thought it was because some parts are very unrealistic in some areas. Well, I mean, yeah, you can't expect everything to be perfect, can you? Why does the S-car marker literally show right at the start of the platform? Did you guys see that? The marker for where the stop car marker is was like literally at the start of the platform. I don't think it's supposed to happen. I might need to feed that on to the devs. Because it's supposed to be here. You missed the old Norrington. Going. And stop. Fairly decent.
This is
Virtual will be 46 years old. I will be at one day. I'm glad to say that that day isn't today or in the next decades. It will be in 2 decades time. It'll be it'll literally be my age. Okay then. Well, yes, my birthday this year is in 2 days. Yeah, my birthday is basically in 2 days. It's not a perfect thing. It's just mainly that tunnel sounds aren't in yet. Well, yeah, they are going to, also, they are going to be improving it every now and then. It makes sense. Right. You are coming in. You are most likely going to be carrying on, because I know what you're like. Improvement is a word SCR forgot about 50 years ago. SCR didn't exist 50 years ago.
Welcome on board this intercity service to Cuffley, calling at
Arthro,
Cuffley
please let me go first.
only. The next station is Cuffley, where this train terminates. Please ensure you take all your personal belongings with
Surely
you
I
when
can
you
go
leave the
now,
train.
you know? I mean, they've effectively cleared the block. No? Yes, indeed. I was about to say I have priority, but I don't. Why? Why? Why SCR? Why? Not SCR, BR. Why? Oh my god! Why is it always me? That has to wait for the for these things. And I'm trained at the depot as well. I meant to say BR. Ignore me. Right, at least I can activate the mainline signal as they're coming out, I guess. There we go, now I can go. Finally. I'm probably needing to concentrate on my journey now, though, because obviously there's trains in front of us. Laptop again, PC doesn't like stuff up. No. It never does, really. Unfortunately, UK homes aren't really built for summers, because they're built to retain the heat, not disperse it like they are in like America and places like that. We have no air conditioning as well either, and the heat is very humid as well. So it's literally death. Like if we have a 40-degree heat and it's humid, we're dead. We're just dead. So yeah. It's not a good feeling. It really isn't a good feeling. The thing is crazy is that you probably say that as a joke, but you're actually right. Hello, Amethyst as well, by the way. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Morgantown Docks is the worst SCR station. Yeah. It's not really a good station, is it? Oh, we're driving the 7.4.5 by the way as well. The AC is optional. I got portable AC. The worst speed and a red signal. Portable air conditioning works like a dream, and you can't get rid of it in winter. Well, yeah, but it's one thing having a big and bulky air conditioning to then just having it on the wall like they do, you know, in America. If I had my own apartment or flat or whatever, I would happily put in an investment to get an air conditioning unit. I would happily do that if I had my own place. I'm so done with humid and things like that. I would happily get an air conditioning unit. If I was a millionaire, I would literally get a purpose-built home that is supposed to disperse heat like American houses. I would literally have that detailed in my build plan. It's built like an American house, so it can disperse heat. I'd rather have it too cold than too hot for me. I always say this, because when it's too cold, you can just put on an extra layer. When you're too hot, it's something different. And, you know, it affects everything when it's too hot. You know, your PC can get affected. You can't really, use your utilities like your oven, because that just gets too hot as well. When it's cold, you can use those things, and there's no problem with it. UK winters are grim though. Well, you know, like I said, you can just put on an extra layer. You know? It really doesn't matter. Can you do... oh, there's a fly. Point or then 12 coaches on the 745, or is 12 car max? The max is 12 cars, so yeah, you can't do a... Actually, I think it's the only variant that you can use. I didn't see an option to have a 6 something like that. You can only use a 12 car variant. Alright, see you, Mr. Gamington. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah, you can use a fan, but an air conditioning unit just works so much more better than a fan, I would say. I mean, I have one of the air conditioning units. It's a pretty big one though. But I remember, you know, sometimes in heat waves, I literally used to stand in front of that, and it would feel good. Is that, no, you can't have one of those in your room. I would happily have that just in my room, but I don't have the space for it. That's the first thing. It's big and bulky. And as well, it creates a whole lot of noise. Okay, that's weird. You know, it produces more noise than my laptop on turbo mode, most likely. It's an MSI laptop themed around Mercedes, which is obviously the Formula 1 team that I grew up watching. Afternoon to you too, Joseph. Are you ready to see some wacky formations? I've already seen the trains. I've already seen them. Yeah, Mercedes, AMG, Petronas Formula 1. Why is it Petronas? Isn't it Petronas? I always find how Lewis always calls it AMG Benz, and I'm just like, oh, for God's sake, Lewis. It's Petronas. Get it right. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, because Petronas, I mean, it sounds like you're casting a Harry Potter spell on the, you know, on the car. Expecto Patronus. I guess with Petronas, it kind of does make it sound different. Right, we are waiting for a while to figure out what we are doing here. Scuderia Ferrari HP printers. We need them. The printers? Okay, one of you have already triggered the signal, so whoever it is, get going. Because you're holding up the line. We want Ferrari printers. I would happily get a Ferrari printer, to be fair. Right, who's next? It's probably going to be Bennett, then Arthur most likely, and then probably the depot train, because I know how this game usually treats me. And then after that, hopefully then it should be us. Oh wait, I do have a green signal. Go! Bennett, come on! Manual signals in BR when? Still asking. Well, surely I can go now, no? Because honestly, that's just a huge conflict in signals.
We will shortly be arriving at
Since when?
where this train terminates. Please
See,
ensure
you can leave.
personal belongings with you when leaving the train. Please mind the gap between the train
I don't get spat
and
at
the
least
platform
today.
edge.
I mean, the thing is that in SCR you can kind of see where the where the conflict will be. I literally don't know though. At some, especially in BR as well. I don't really know what conflicts with what yet. I'm going to be hitting the buffer, but that's fine because you just bounce off it. In some cases, it's actually funnier to bump off buffer than pop.
This is Cuffley.
my
Please
favourite
mind the
train in
gap between the
railways,
train
well, it was
and
the
platform edge.
755, but the 756, because it has coaches, I do like a big train. However, it is an intercity train, so you can't do coupley to coupley with it. And that's probably why I might prefer the 755, because you can, if you wanted to, do the coupley to coupley route. I mean, the 756 looks at the exact same, but it only has the Wales variant, whereas the 755 has a few more. Actually, no, it doesn't have delivery, which I prefer. It's not actually linear; it's actually but you know what I mean. What's the point of this update? Surely they'll put it all in one. No. I think they put something in the actual announcement. Let me just check if I can find it. I think they said why. Yeah, little note from the team. We know this update is smaller than usual. We're busy working on loads of new content. We can't wait to show you more over the coming weeks. However, there's no reason to hold these trains back for a month or two, and Maxwell was getting bored of his hiding spot. So yeah, all the trains above are purchasable after unlocking the 755, 231 and 756, sold in a bundle. The most implemented in buy mode unit due to UI constraints. Full battery functionality will be available in 1.4. So they are preparing for the 1.4 with these new trains. So yeah, I think it's basically they've added in these trains just to try and keep the community happy, keep them playing, and just have something different than just the same trains over and over again. 18 million people playing Grow a Garden right now. How did that game even get popular? That's what I want to know. How did the game even get popular in the first time? Right, what can we do with this? 36. I mean, these are up to this many minutes, so 24 minutes. Ah, yeah, we can do that. Victoria Docks to Fleetwood. Start the engines. There's no point to just to keep something waiting when it's already ready to be released. Exactly. Obviously, don't, you know, rush it, of course. Are you going to drive all new trains? I'm hoping to, yeah. I'm playing Beakley County at the moment. Enjoy. Why am I speeding? You have work experience Monday to Wednesday. I guess that's cool. It depends, really. It depends if you want to work to help out or if you'll work for money, I think. I do enjoy work experience more, probably, because you get to choose your shifts, sort of. You know, it's more voluntary rather than actually working a contracted job. I mean, I've never actually worked a contracted job, but obviously I know the behind it. Raining Tacos is playing in Grow a Garden. Oh my god. Yeah, I literally don't know how the game even got popular. But that's basically saying a game where you AFK for Robux, it gets popular. Oh wait, donate. Does please donate even work anymore?
Please mind the gap between
I don't really see a lot of streams on it anymore.
Change here for trains.
And when I say that, I mean like proper streams,
This is a
and not
regional
just
service to
I AFK and please donate until I, you know. Thank you. Got it as well.
on board this regional service to Fleetwood, calling
I'm
out
playing
Abbey Road,
for like 10 minutes.
Weston,
Awesome, awesome.
Merriam, Wheaton, Bawtry,
Hello, Ultramatrix and Martin, by the way.
Roton, and
Oh my
Fleetwood.
god, I literally need to speeding.
The next station is Abbey Road.
Wish I could actually play. If I play BR on my phone after 2 minutes, it says reconnect to the internet. I mean, I was actually experimenting playing this on my iPad this morning, and it worked fine. Yes, I did need to drop the graphics, of course, but it was actually alright. Hello, the Transport Enthusiast and Ethan as well. In all fairness, people stream what is popular right now. It's Grow a Garden. Yeah, true. I mean, that is how you keep viewers.
Please mind the gap between the
That's
train
not me,
and the
though.
platform edge.
For me, it's stream what I'm playing, which is all of these games that you see on my channel. Hello, Johnny Roblox Adventures as well. How are you doing? And welcome to the stream. Going to be skipping the station. Stream Grow a Garden. There's no point.
The train now
You do
approaching
nothing in the
Weston.
game.
1 is the 51 regional service to side on sea. Calling
Wait,
in
let's keep the train
Longboat
rolling. I'm not skipping
Victoria
the station.
Dock,
These
Newham,
brakes are actually pretty
and
good.
Side on sea. This train is formed of 7 coaches.
When I play like SCR on my iPad, it crashes. Oof. Slightly, yeah, but who cares? You
This
get loads
is
of viewers.
Abbey Road. Please
Well,
mind the
yeah,
gap
but for the
between
wrong
train
reason.
and the platform edge.
You know? Of course
This
you
is a
could stream
regional
something that's
service to
popular, but then
Fleetwood.
as soon as it dies down or something like that, you know, you just get bombarded to play a game that you don't enjoy. You know? Like, I could happily stream something like, you know, well, we'll take Grow a Garden for example, but then everyone on my channel then will suggest me to play Grow a Garden. Yeah, exactly. You know, like all of you, right? You know, I could happily make videos on, you know, F1 or something like that. But you know, the reality is, they don't get the same amount of views our videos do. You know, I would happily, you know, I could, you know, easily do a stream on Grow a Garden, but everyone would then suggest that game.
Welcome on board this regional service to Fleetwood, calling at Whetstone.
No, it's something that you have to think about.
Poultry Road, Woodham, Belmont.
It's all good, yes, getting
Wilton,
viewers and
and
subscribers, but the thing is that they're not going to probably return if you're not doing that same
The
game.
next station is Whetstone.
Exactly, Kaylin, exactly.
We will shortly be.
And you'll get a
arriving
community of people who
Whetstone.
watch need for your grow garden and those who just play whatever is popular. Exactly. Oh my god. I thought main next up was Mary and not Whetstone. I am going to be skipping this. I might get my... Oh wait, no, it's not a... Oh man. I might be able to stop in time. Nope, never mind. Whetstone shouldn't exist anyway. It's one of the worst locations to put a station. That's a hot coffee. Honestly, I was blowing on that for so long and it's still super hot. Yeah, Chaos and Grow a Garden. Roblox server. I'm surprised the Roblox servers have yet. I mean, I'm probably speaking a bit too quick, to be honest, so who knows what will happen. Easter egg event? What, in Grow a Garden? What season does the developer think we're in? We're in, you know, bloody summer, mate. Keep with the times. It should be find the towel. Easter? Like dropping a Christmas update at like prime springtime. How did I not trigger that out of the way? Or did I literally just pass it when I could have? It's some literally. How does it make sense? Keep with the times. Where's the face cam? There is a face cam for stream to do in my kitchen. I wanted to write it Sokon, then I wrote it's easier for now, and I wrote it summer. I thought it was broken for you, lol. No. I mean, I do have a webcam on my in my built-in laptop, but the thing is that it's a working kitchen. Yeah, get to channel 5. Yes, you're right. I recorded the moment, but I didn't make it as a video. If that makes sense. Like, I recorded it intending to put it in my next video, but it's not going to be its own dedicated video. And since then, I haven't played it one bit. It's a short, maybe. Could do. Nah. I think, you know, I think I've already given my views on shorts before, like, I don't know. Grow Garden feels like a Fortnite event. Yeah. Fair enough.
We will shortly
Fair
be
enough.
arriving at Merriam.
Some of the auto chapters include more water. Is it possible T-series? What? Oh wait, you just went on Roblox Live 191. What game did I play? Oh yeah, I don't have the 12-hour train anymore. To remember that. Everything has changed.
This is Merriam.
Power wash sim.
This is
Oh,
a
okay, it makes
regional
sense then
service
actually.
Fleetwood.
Makes sense. first ever stream where I played Bed Wars 1.9.4. Interesting. Wow, those doors are quick. Unless I just don't know of any passengers, in which case the doors are already shut. Which I wouldn't blame them, to be honest.
Welcome on board this regional
18,708,436 active people
The
in
next
Grogar.
station is Leeton.
What the hell? Thank you. Grow Garden is like Get Out Brookhaven. Yeah. Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realise the red signal was there. I thought it was a bit further up than that. Small plays than big games have ever had at one time. That's crazy. Grow a garden has no purpose in my opinion. Well, the purpose is to grow a garden, but the thing is I don't know how people have the patience for it. You know? I get the game. I get it's a game that people probably want to play. What I don't understand is how people have the patience to sit through it. Because this is what you do, okay? This is a basic summary for all of you who have never played Grow a Garden, okay? You join the game. You go to a stand to buy some seeds, okay, from your farmer. You go back to your plots, you plant the seeds, you wait for about 10 hours, okay? Then you can harvest the seeds, sell it, rinse and repeat the whole thing. And you don't even get a lot of money for doing this as well. I don't get it. I mean, yes, it does grow offline, so I guess I can kind of see it now. Because, you know, all you have to do is, you know, just come onto the game, play, and then just go off and play something different, and then come back the day after the harvest and everything. I can kind of get it now, but the thing is that it doesn't keep people on the game. You need to keep people active. That is how you get money. You know, it's sort of like YouTube in a way. You know, I could easily, you know, try and make a clickbaity title thumbnail and easily get probably like 10 million viewers, but the thing is that, oh my god, but the thing is that, you know, I wouldn't get that investment back because it's all about people watching this, you know, watching the content longer, you know, having the ads. That's what, you know, that's what gives content creators our money, and I think it's sort of the same for Roblox developers. You know, it's all well and truly, you know, getting people onto the game, but if people aren't actually actively playing the game, then what's the point? Platforms are full. That makes sense then. Everything is in stock. But that's another thing as well. Like, what games in their right mind have it? You know, have it as stock? You know, because, you know, you log onto a server, you see a seed that you want, but it's not in stock, and then when everything refills, then it, you know, you don't have the stock, so you're sitting there an hour anyway just to get the bloody seeds. It doesn't make sense. I will just never understand games that do that. The top 10 games on Steam have around 3.9 million players at the moment. Grow a Garden has 4.7 times that. I know. Well, Roblox is the biggest platform in the world. It's the biggest thing social. I don't even think. I think Creepcraft made a video on about it. I don't even think Fortnite ever hit past 10 million concurrent players. Probably did at one point, but not recently. Definitely not within the first year. A a lot of people were playing it. Yeah, sure, but I don't think there was anyone that doing, you know, I don't think there was that many all in one go. 15.3. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's still, you know. Yeah, exactly. December 2024. You know, not in last year. Grow Garden hit 20 million players. I just don't get it, honestly. I don't get it. Oh, my laptop is quite hot. And it's got the turbo mode on. Like, if Grow a Garden ever got a YouTube channel, it'll probably pass Mr. Beast in a day. That's the sad thing. Oh, they do have a YouTube channel. How many subs did they got then? Humanity is lost. Thank you! 79.2 thousand subs, no uploads. Well, because there's no uploads, that's probably why. If they ever made a video, it will probably instantly shoot past, you know, many more than that. Well, no, I don't really know. How have you got? What? Next up is Leighton. So Bennett. In my experience, I think Bennett is waiting to go. I can now see that now, because I will never go onto that platform to turn around. I have to go onto a thingy. Your Roblox website has crashed. That coming, to be honest, didn't we? We saw that coming. Let me see if my Roblox still loads up. Okay, no, it actually does. Okay. It's still functional on my end. Somehow. How is Chucky trolling? In what way? So now I should be able to depart now. He is AFK. How long has he been there? How did you go it? Oh my god. 1450. Oh, right, okay. Where was Bennett? Yeah, Chucky, please get moving, otherwise I will have to... Yes. Ghosting exists. I hope so. Oh, now he's on the move. Yeah, both signals were yellow. Don't work in private servers, I think. Okay, why? Why? Why does... Hello, Aspie13, by the way. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And that don't matter, just leave the station. I still can't even go anyway. Oh my god. The bloody traffic. I'm still waiting to enter into Leeton. I've been waiting here for ages. We haven't beat the overall CCU yet on Roblox. Well, it's probably by the same game. We need 1.1 million more CPU. Yeah, that will be achieved literally the next time that they... You know. Chalky Rabbit, you can go now. Press down W and get moving. Global was 25.7 million. Wow, that's actually a lot less than I... Well, I know there's a lot of games on Roblox, and, you know, obviously 26 million is a big number, but... I don't know, I just kind of was, you know, would think that, you know, it'd probably be a bit different. Fortnite is on 1.2 million right now. Exactly. Like, I don't even get it. My garden has 10 times that amount. Probably nearly 20 times. Estimated session length for Grow Garden is 13 minutes. That's the people that join for a second, find out it's rubbish, and then leave.
We will shortly be arriving at Leeton. Change here for trains to Ashton, Millbridge, Norrington, and Victoria Docks.
I played Fortnite for the first time in like 3 months yesterday. I was really bad. Yeah, that's a common thing, I think. Gets on average 271 million visits a day. My god. That's like back in 2017, 2018 when Fortnite released and people were literally called on purpose just to play Fortnite.
Millbridge, Norrington, and
how does it have a Wikipedia
Docks.
page? Well, I assume everyone
This
is
is a
talking about it, to be
regional
honest.
service to Fleetwood.
Well, we can go on to Pantograph now.
Welcome on board this
Actually get
regional
speed.
service to Fleetwood, calling at Bawtry Road, Woodham, Belmont Green, Roton, and Fleetwood. The next station is
We are
Bawtry
told
Road.
that
Anyway, with us being a regional service, obviously we'll be stopping at a few more stations. We're not like semi-fast or anything. Yeah, we literally stop at all of these stations. Obviously we terminate at Fleetwood. And then we basically have one more train to drive, which is the 756, I think is the one I haven't done yet.
We will shortly be arriving at Bawtry Road. Please mind
And then I don't know what it is after that. Probably after that I might see if I can find Maxwell. I don't know. If anyone knows where it is, do let me know. If not, then probably just end the stream. This is the 231, I'm pretty sure. Guy who made it is 16 years old. It's another Hasm. It's another Hasm. Actually, I don't even think Hasm was 16 when he made Please Donate. I have a sneaky suspicion that he wasn't even 13.
This is Bought
Or if
from
he
Road.
was on
Please
Roblox
mind
a
the
lot
gap
longer than
between
that.
the train and the platform edge. This is a regional service to Fleetwood.
And some studio bought a share in the game in April. So like, bro's 16 and already has, already has a successful business.
Welcome on
Him is
board
18 right
this
now.
regional service to
Oh,
Fleetwood.
okay. Still, still younger than me. I think he became a billionaire in like 15 years old. His birthday's on the German reunion. I don't know what that day is. It's just luck. It may just happen to boom in popularity, and now it's game number 1. Yeah, I mean, luck does play a big part in. Oh my! This train doesn't have as good brakes that the 755 does. I'll tell you that. Despite the exact same to me. 3rd of October. Ah, okay. Reason it was made in February 2022, so he was 15 when he made it. Oh, okay. But still, how does someone make something like that when they're only 15? Like, they've only been on Roblox for 2 years, and they already know how to fluently program in Lua. Like, come on. Please tell me that isn't, please tell me that's suspicious. Grogan looks like it 2008, so I like that. Yeah, I guess that's kind of one of the good things about Grow a Garden, is that it does look retro, but... And I would also assume, if Roblox ever did another Classics event, Grow a Garden would almost certainly be on there. Even though it's not classic, it was made this year. You get the gist. PR has a longer session length than Grow a Garden. Yay, we made it! Compare it to SCR. Grow a Garden compared to SCR. I want to see this. He has a longer session length than SCR. I meant Grow a Garden versus
This is
SCR.
a regional service to Fleetwood.
SCR has a longer session length. Kind of expecting that. By around only 3 minutes. Only 3 minutes.
On board this regional service to Fleetwood. The next station is Groton.
Garden, no one seriously made a game solo on AFK farming anything. A lot of people did. SCR gets around double of BR visits a day. Wow. No, I'm driving the 231, I believe that's what it was. 3-2, whichever one it is, whichever way around it is. 231 or 312, 321. Now I sound like a dentist, and now I've also another red signal. Wonderful. Because I just with chat, I don't actually just about what I'm doing in the game. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Today's estimate VR session length was 17 minutes 55 minutes so far. So SCR was 16.17. So VR is actually better than SCR compared, with the stats. So it's not the most popular, but it's the most engaging, I think. Nuremberg 24 hour started there. Oh yeah, it's that this weekend, isn't it? The Nuremberg 24-hour race. that. Wasn't it Le Mans like a week ago or something? Yeah, also the routes. Yeah, you know that roughly route, you know, like 17 something. Yeah, I thought it was Le Mans. Next week is 24 hours of Spa. Ooh. That's during the Austrian Grand Prix then.
We will shortly be
Yeah,
arriving
in the
at
Austrian GP.
Wilton.
Entering into double header for 24-hour races, yeah. Row, row, row your boat gently into road. If you see a passenger, don't. I don't even know what you would forget to do. Passenger at Roton, not stop. No more F1 triple header until Kota. Yeah, that's another thing that concerns me. 6th calendar. You have no triple headers until like the final couple of races of the season, and I'm just like, seriously?
This is Roton. This is a regional service to Fleetwood.
That basically means that by like round 60, it's actually gonna be able to bring in upgrades. They might be able to like bring in one at like round 18, but that's probably about it.
Welcome on board this regional service to Fleetwood. The next station is...
I was about to say, I think Saber
where
have
this
just
train
started
terminates.
researching next year's
Please
car,
ensure
but
you take all your personal
Hulkenberg's doing
belongings
alright, you know.
before leaving the train.
If Saber actually smashed their development, then Saber could be up there, you know.
We will shortly be arriving at...
Oh, yeah,
Fleetwood,
I'm driving
where
the...
this
Oh,
train
yeah, I was gonna...
terminates.
Oh, yeah,
Please
you are
ensure
right,
you take
actually.
all your personal belongings
Yeah,
with you when
I
you
did select
leave
the
train.
756.
Change
You are
here
absolutely
for
right.
Trains to Avonhill.
We get a double header, 3 week month break, double header, 2 week break, 1 race week break, 1 race, 2 week break, triple header, 3 week break, triple header. Yeah, I could have a shot at the terminating station. Honestly, sometimes I just let the train just full speed it into there because I just know that the train can't despawn. Right, 2, 3, 1 now we can drive this train. What have we had that's 20 minutes? Exactly 20. It's kind of already done. Minutes. Do a fair one. I suppose we could do that. Go away, flight. No. Not here. You are not welcome here. Buzz off. Yes, because I do not want to stoop grow a garden 7-year-old market. I like my teenage British Railway market. Imagine playing Grow a Garden. The game literally has a 13-minute average playtime. No, it's not a wasp, it's just a fly.
This is due to a fault on this train. We apologize for the disruption to your journey today.
Did Metro come? Well, it did in SCR like a few months ago. I don't want that wasp to come back. It's probably dead anyway nowadays. I mean, BR. BR came, yes, but there's no Metro. We'll never have Metro. Hello, Indian Roblox, by the way. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Why does the Hilo key sound like an AI? Does this sound like an AI when I talk directly into the mic? Actually, yes, it does. It literally sounds robotic. Wrote the update out of 10. Honestly, I would give it a 4. Now hear me out. Hear me out. I am aware that the update is literally just give the players something new. Okay? The train designs, they're good. Okay? They are good.
We are sorry that
This guy is the voice actor at 11
has
Labs.
been cancelled. This is due
You
to
know
a
what?
number of
I'll take
trains
that as a
being
compliment because I've never heard
We apologise for the disruption to your journey today.
Yeah, the designs are fine, the liveries are fine, but they're very similar. Like, they are very, very similar. Okay, so I don't know. Why have I not even started going yet? So
The train now approaching
yeah, it just
platform
doesn't.
5 is the regional service to Ashdean, calling at Marion, Whetstone,
Filler update.
Abbey
Yeah,
Road,
exactly.
Longman, Russell Lane, Ossifton,
Exactly.
and Ashdean. This train
Slow
is
down!
4 coaches.
Why am I speeding? Was a compliment. Hey, I made it! The dev said this is a small update, they're focusing on bigger things. Yes. If I had 2 types of ratings, okay, one rating for like small filler updates and another one for like big updates. For the bigger updates, I'd say 4. For the smaller updates, I'll probably give it a solid 7 or 8, I think. What's my terminus? Fair. We're going to a fair. 3:30 it suggests. No, it's not 3:30. It's to 4. That's another. There's an AI drink water. Bigger things than Metro, probably not. Nah. The thing is with Metro is that it was fun. You know, when it was there. But then, yeah, after like a few weeks, it kind of like died down a bit. You know, I can happily drive on Metro now on a public sector and not be congested. Oh yeah, they redesigned the yeah, true. On here, just to let you know, Sam went on vacation. Yeah, I think I've had someone say that the year before. VR should add an Electro Star. Disneyland! Honestly, if they did that, then I can assure you my sister would start playing British Railway. Star. Lauren would genuinely start British Railway.
This is Merion. This is a regional service to Fair.
The only games played here are BR and F1.25 from now on. I still play other games, you know, play the trucking games. Yes, I wasn't able to last week, but I can. Well, it should be dates to play. That is, if I do have time.
Welcome on board this regional service to
So obviously, you know, I don't know if birthday activities are going to overrun.
The next station.
Yeah, F1 Manager. Yeah, we do play that. When did that train come here? Thank you. Grow a Garden is basically a Monopoly. Grow a Garden is an AFK game. I hate to break it to you, but it kind of is. Grow Garden is an idle video game. As Wikipedia tells you. Right, yeah, fair. Okay. I like the way Grow a Garden is, okay? I could 100% get behind the retro look of it. That's fine. It's just what you do in the game. That's where I have an issue with it. The concept sounds fun, but when you actually play it, it's fun.
We will shortly be arriving at Whetstone.
How is it not an AA game though? Another prime example of why you do not have crossings near stations. If anyone was standing here, they would have been run over and died. Bit deep, but true. What are the new train in the updates? The 321 that we're driving right now, the 745 and the 756. That's basically it.
Welcome on board this regional service to Fair.
Like a prime example of why you don't hire.
Abbey Road.
That too. That too. That too.
We will shortly be arriving.
Yes, never hire me to drive a
Please
train.
mind the gap between the train.
Well,
Platform
I mean, there's proof that I can drive a steam train in real life. Probably not such a diesel locomotive, though. The thing is that I don't really drive stuff in virtual games that I would do in real life. I am very careful in real life when it comes to like driving and things. Like that was actually a good stop. Well, now that I look at it externally, it doesn't look like a good stop, but it said it was on the display, so I don't know.
service to Fair.
Also, apparently apparently I thought, yeah, it doesn't run. I think Roblox ran VSync. Roblox is a proper game engine at this point. Well,
Welcome on board
yes
this
and no.
regional service to Fair. Calling at Longbow Beach, Victoria Docks, Longbow Beach, Abbey Road.
It's the world's largest gaming platform, yes, but I don't think it runs off its own engine yet. I mean, you could argue that Roblox Studio is one, but I think it's basically in like a makeshift version of like Unreal Engine or something.
We will shortly be
I don't know if
arriving
it's
at
really unique or
Longbow
not.
Beach.
Oh, speaking of which, Chris is here to tell me about it. Okay, but it's its own game engine there. Okay. So I skipped into the station. No one look at it. No one look at it. Yeah, I was not expecting to be stopping there because usually when we play games, obviously Longbow Beach is a weekend stop, so I did not take into consideration that I was actually going to be stopping there. Exactly, Kaylin. So, you know, my mind didn't take that into, you know, consideration. Well, it's not ideal, Bennett. Absolutely not. You know, I'm already 2 minutes. I'm 2.5 minutes delayed, so. So the SCR stream will be on Tuesday evening. That is when we basically moved it. Honestly, I'll be honest in saying, I think if people knew what was coming in the update, I think most people probably would still have decided me to play SCR today. Because, like, you know, like we've just seen, you know, it's a bit, yeah, it wasn't really a big update that I thought all of us were sort of maybe expecting. I mean, I think we all knew that there was going to be some trains, but we thought that there was going to be something different as well. And yeah, I think it was a bit of a letdown, but you know, you know, these devs spend their lives on the, you know, on making these games, and they probably don't even get paid either. You know, yes, they have lives outside making Roblox games. You know, that is understandable, but yeah, I think if people knew what was actually in the update, I think people probably still would have wanted me to play SCR today, and they just checked it out on, you know, the BR stream on Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know why it was I don't know why it was a good idea. It was a good idea. Come on, D-Judge, get on with it. Why is there a shuttle right over here? Enjoy low quality mic fetch, then high quality mic fetch. Really? People think that like my voice cuts out and stuff. I mean, I can see why. I mean, this is how I actually used to stream back in like 2020. Stream in my kitchen, I thought you lived on Mars. Well, yes, but I also come to the UK for when I stream because, you know, Mars internet is not good. Just came to your stream because Roblox is so glitchy right now. Yeah, it's because Grow a Garden happened. And this I just saw Piastri scored 49.6 of Norris's career point. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that is a stat and a half. Wow. I was not expecting that. That is pretty. That is a pretty big stat. What's new in this update? 3 trains. That's it.
Change here 4. Trains to side on C. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Question: where does Fetch actually live? Still, well, I told you, Mars. We've established this. Will I play LMU? What's LMU? London Metro Underground? I don't know. It probably is something to do with either London Metro or Underground.
This is Victoria Docks.
No, but you don't actually live on Mars. I do live on Mars.
And the platform edge. Change here 4.
I'm a rover. A robot. I'm a rover.
This is a regional service to Fair.
Oh, Le Mans. Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. Of the game.
Welcome on board this regional service to Fair, calling at Longbow Beach, Abbey Road, Rosebery Park.
Guess Leclerc's pole to win conversions 0%.
The next station is Longbow Beach.
Actually, to be fair, it's probably something around 60%. But how many poles? Wait, it's only 19. I thought it was going to be like 60 or something. Because purely based on the fact that Leclerc doesn't really get many poles. Hamilton's last podium was 209. No, that's wrong. He literally won in China. I know it was a sprint. It counts. 26 poles, and he has 8 wins. Yeah. Sprints excluded. No sprints included. For me, at least. Honestly, I don't even care if it's practice and he tops practice. A win is a win for me. Sprints don't get included in these types of stats. They do if I was doing the statistics, I'll tell you that. For Lewis, yes. For Max, no. I would say Latifi gets a win because obviously he was fastest in that practice session in Hungary. I think he was. I've forgotten the year, but I'm pretty sure he was fastest at one point. Why did that not show me the signal and only showed me the car marker? Yeah, exactly. For me, Latifi gets a win, just just for that. Costa hasn't got that yet. He's not even been in the top 5. Probably not even in the top 6. Hamilton has done 32% of all GPs. Oh, what's Alonso's? Tell us Alonso's. It's probably going to be like 35%. Are we going to end the stream after this route? Most likely. Well, we might see if we can find Maxwell, but I don't know when. 36.21. It was over 35 like I predicted. That's a mad stat though. Pinto's probably done. He probably hasn't even done 1%. Or even the rookies, Isaac Kajal, Yuki Tsunoda is not a rookie fetch. Probably neither is Liam Lawson. He's not even a rookie. Has a podium in 55.19% of his races. Lol. He actually got a podium on his debut, didn't he? Started 4th, swooped around the outside of Alonso. I think he got 3rd. Verstappen has a podium in 53.42% of his races. If we were looking at these stats in 2023, I think it would have been a lot different. Probably would have been like 70% or something ridiculous like that. We got a heat stroke today from the heat. Oh gosh. Well, I do hope you are okay. I think I say back in the day. It's not really back in the day. I think one time I got a bit of heat stroke when I was at school. I needed to come home. Yes, I've heard of Nick Bradley. He does railway videos, isn't he?
We will shortly be arriving at Abbey Road. Please mind the gap.
Yeah, exactly. That's got his first podium in his 8th race. In his 8th race? It's probably his first and only one.
Stack number 6,
please. That probably is actually the sixth bad, that's the thing. It's Bradley, not Bradley. I just say Bradley. It's easy for me. The rookies have done 88% of all GPs. 0.88%. Well, it's close to 1%. I mean, that's a stat and a half. I don't even think Logan Sargent even got that. He probably did, let's be honest. Yeah, the try mode isn't a feature in this game. Pull up into and Bearman have done 1.15%. Oh yeah, because of last season, yeah, true. It's crazy that Bearman's actually done over 1% though, but I guess he did Saudi Arabia, which the other rookies didn't do. He also did don't tell me. He also did Brazil for Haas when Magnussen was had a race.
This is a regional service.
He did Baku as well. Oh, because wasn't there something like that? Yeah, because there's like that. There was that thing with. So they had to like fire. Yeah, they had to like fire one of their drivers, and Bearman got a seat because of the whole Ocon situation. But then Ocon never actually went to Haas because he couldn't.
Welcome on board this regional service to Fair, calling at Rosebery Park.
Wait, was fucking?
Fair.
I thought it was Brazil.
The next station is
Okay.
Rosebery Park.
What? I suppose there was something you get like with Ocon not able to do the young drivers test at the end of the season or something like that. Or is that just a dream? Probably. Sergeant was in 3. Oh, never mind then. Let's just ignore that. Hello, Chang, by the way. Question is, do you know who Francis Bourgeois is? Yes. And, he's very posh. He's very posh. I don't think he's my type of content. I admire him. I'll tell you that. I admire him. But I don't think I'm a massive fan of of the content that he makes. I mean, I like, I like, trains. I like that. But personally, his content just doesn't really appeal to me as much. Like I said, I fully admire him. I respect what he does. But yeah, I think it's just the way he edits the videos, probably. It's just, I don't know. But that's the editing style that works for him. So I can't complain about that. He's a good YouTuber. He's a good content creator for what he does. Yeah, he just train spots, exactly. It's like plane spotting as well, isn't it? Like Ted Coningsby, he just sits at an airbase for the entire day and just films what's going on. I will be honest. I have having thoughts about doing something similar, but at train stations. I go to a train station, set up a live stream, and I just stream what trains come and go. The thing is, though, with something like that, though, is that a train It's in and out of the station in 5 seconds. 2 minutes if it's stopping. With an air show or like an air base, you can pretty much guarantee that there's something up, you know, for about 20 minutes at most. But I don't know when that's going to be. And I have a feeling with train spotting, you're going to see things a lot more frequently.
Rosebery Park. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
But yeah. It has been something that's, you know, been in the back of my mind, you know, could I do something like that? I don't know. Thing is that I don't really do a lot of train spotting in real life, though. That's the thing. I mean, I used to, but I think I've really gone train spotting in the previous, like, well, I went to do that one steam train, you know, about last year, but that was about it. Dweller was doing impression of content creators who do rail content. Did he do me? If so, someone clip that and send it to me. Why did he not do me? I do rail content. This is a bloody rail. What am I doing it? I'm playing it. I mean, if he's doing an impression of a rail, that'll be a little bit hard to do, to be honest. People were suggesting, and no one thought of me. I suppose he did Seniac, didn't he? Now that I do actually want to watch. Yeah, honestly, it's a bit weird, like, I don't feel right in saying this, but it's just a little bit weird that, you know, I once was, you know, the big SCR content creator, okay? But the thing is, since Stephazone kind of stole my all of that, no one really remembers me. Like, Stephazone did a poll on SCR YouTubers. I wasn't included. I'm pretty sure someone else did another SCR thing. Again, I wasn't included. And now Dweller's done a, you know, impressionists, and I wasn't included. I hate saying it that way because it does sound bad, and it isn't. Obviously, I'm privileged about, you know, what I've been able to, you know, do over the years. In a few of Dweller's videos. I've been in a stream of his, you know, I've done something for Fantastic, you know, I'm very privileged to, you know, have done what I've done, you know, with, you know, at SCR and all of that stuff, but it just feels like ever since, you know, Stephazone sort of became the biggest SCR content creator, you know, it's kind of like no one knows who I am. Well, you do have a voice, but it's a text-to-speech thing. Well, it was on my chat. You've been in Peng's song. Well, my video's been in his thing. He did that thing of the SNN, or no, SCN, I think it was, about, you know, the bugs in SCR. He took a clip from my stream. He even tried to impersonate me when he was doing a video. Again, that was, you know, pretty cool of him doing. Obviously, it wasn't directly me, but I actually think he took the portion of what he did dub over from my video, which I guess is pretty cool. Obviously, I did Dumb Wasted Eye video. You know, that was pretty fun. What have I done with Blair? I did a types of training signalers. I did that. What else have I done? Obviously, I was on one of his recent streams. I'm pretty sure I've done another one with Dweller. I can't remember. that a spider there? Not too sure. Obviously I've collabed with, you know, SCR content creators. You know, Dweller was in there, Matty was in there. Who else in there that you probably know? Trainspotting Mayhem was in there. Who else? Some of the OGs, you know, were in there. That's about it, really. Cash was in there. Again, I guess he's kind of an OG, to be honest. Obviously, I've been in a Squad Fan video. I was in one of his documentaries. I was the Coxley station manager, I think. I think it was Gary, wasn't it? Was it Gary who I was playing? Gary the fire alarm guy. I guess that's my title, really. Obviously, I've been featured in the actual, you know, on the CR channel.
Victoria Docks, calling at Abbey Road, Longbow Beach, and Victoria Docks. This
Twice. Wait, no, once, only once. In the journey from 0 to 100 million visits, one of my videos was played in it, which was cool. Weird that Stepford Zone, being the most popular SCR content creator, I don't even think I saw a bit of his being shown on that thing. A bit weird. Duello was in there about 17 times. Ranking SCR. Well, currently it's SG, but I'm hoping it'll be SSG. Speaking of which, they literally updated that after 4 days of there being no updates, and then they did an update, and it's still the exact same thing. So either Space has forgotten to update the list, or there isn't any additional updates with the thing. You know, I was sort of expecting, you know, when they went to the managers, you know, it probably would not take that long. It's been 4 days, isn't, you know, an update. It's now been 6 days and it's still the exact same thing. But people have lives outside of, you know, games. I literally praised them at the start. You know, that is of course their priority. We just have to wait. Tonight we take the crown of best SCR YouTubers minions assemble. Best SCR YouTubers minions assemble. Oh right. I think I get what you mean. Whatever's doing a bad job. Well, like, you know, like I said, you know, they have lives outside of SCR. You know, they can't dedicate their whole life, you know, their whole soul and heart into SCR. No one can. Even me, you know, someone with a lot of free time on their hands, even I can't do that. And I think half of them are on play anyway. Well, yeah, SCR fanboys can, but let's be real. They are, you know, they are people that probably don't even follow the rules, that can't even get into the supervising role.
This is Rosebery Park. Please mind the gap between the train.
They
and
see
the
SCR
platform
in their
edge.
school day too, probably.
This is a
Yeah, they
regional
literally,
service
yeah,
street.
this is what they do in either reading class. They search every word in the book for the words SCR and say, it's SCR! I want to play SCR! Grow up!
Welcome on board.
They were
this
SCR
regional
not to
service
school,
street.
probably.
Fair.
Probably on school uniform days, if anyone has
Next
that.
Station is Fair, where this train terminates. Please ensure you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
Yeah, I'm delayed by about 20 minutes. I mean, it's still not. What's something behind me? It's still not, you know, It's still not a realistic train service. School uniforms exist in UK. Wait, don't they exist? Wait, are you telling me that you never had school uniform? The ones that live in countries where there's no uniforms can do that. Okay. I mean, I knew college was non-school uniform, but I thought that was only it. I thought every school had to wear school uniforms, regardless of the country. I think there were a few schools that were a bit more sensible, but I thought it was like I thought it was a normality. Hello, Luke Jones, by the way, as well. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Well, yeah, I kind of knew a few schools in America that do school uniforms. Not neither of them, you know, any of them do. Coming back through Arkley. I'm staying here at Arkley. Actually, I'm not even at Arkley, am I? No. I'm still waiting to bloody depart. From Rosebery Park. Come on. Isn't this all one track as well, actually? Oh my days. Oh wait, no, it goes to double track. Huh? Wait, so why is there a red signal here when there's no one in front of me? Someone's just sitting at fair not moving. Well, yeah, it's them because they're coming through the... You are speeding down here. I'm going to see him fly around the corner like an F1 car in a minute. Do I like this new update? It's mediocre. Obviously, it isn't supposed to be a big update. It never was going to, I don't think. As a filler update, it's alright, but it's kind of similar. All three trains are pretty much the same design. They just have a different livery, and that's about it. And I appreciate that, Chucky, as well. Why do you not have face cam this time? Because I'm in the bloody kitchen, which is a working kitchen. So, yeah. Well, it's just gone past 4 PM. Actually, no, that clock's 5 minutes fast. It hasn't gone past 4 PM. The kitchen. Do you not know what a kitchen is? Like food. I think they just threw this update to keep community happy before they released 1.4. Yeah, they actually admitted that on the BR update. They literally admitted that on the update log thing. Oh my god, there's 2 trains there. Why is this not double tracked yet? It could very easily be double tracked. Why is it not double tracked? There's so much space here to double track the thing. Yet they decided not to. Why should it? For efficiency! You know, it's the difference between having a section that has -20 on the rear wing and having a rear wing that has positive 5,000 on the rear on the rear. We have the rear wing. So the track, please. Grow a garden. At least with there's actually something to do. There are 2 tracks in front of Arkley so that the train can actually operate, or else it would be impossible to depart fair. There are 2 tracks in front of Arkley so that the train can actually operate, or else it would be impossible to depart fair. Well, yeah, but you can just double track the entire thing, can't you? Yeah, but Brookhaven is dying. I think each game because of bloody Grow a Garden. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the Grow a Garden downfall, to be honest. I think Brookhaven was dying because Bloxburg was actually on the rise. I think after Bloxburg became free, I think all of the role-playing games sort of died down a bit. Waiting for the SCR downfill before Grow a Garden still. Nah. Bloxburg scammed me for 25 Robux. I mean, I did start playing for quite some time. I feel like I did get my 25 Robux worth, to be honest. What happened to his stream? Well, we've been waiting here for about 5 minutes. It's fair. Wait, have we been not? Told me I could go. No, Grow a Garden is the most stupidest game on the platform. It's an AFK game. You know what's good? 24 hours of Monaco backwards on F125. Unfortunately, Monaco isn't a reverse track on F125. You can, but... Well, the time of the game is working correctly. Clock on the wall. We actually purposely have that 5 minutes fast, I think. Right, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I'm getting a bit tired. We can try and find Maxwell, you know, next week. You can't do 24-hour reverse if you have the reverse layout, because... Yeah, true. Basically called open lobbies, isn't it? Yeah, you can even do 48 hours if you really wanted to kill yourself. Just as you say that, I'm getting a bit tired. That's the thing, isn't it? You know, it's a bit of a knockoff, if, you know, it's a bit of a going to say knockoff effect. That's not really the right word. It's a team the right word to use. You know, as soon as one person starts saying about it, you know, you all just yawn. Even if I yawned on, you guys will probably yawn as well. Are you even doing Roblox tomorrow, Fetch? Hopefully I can. I really hope I can. I'm literally leaving my laptop off the entire day or playing it on it downstairs.
We will shortly be arriving at
Hopefully,
where
it
this
should be
train
fine to stream
terminates.
in my room
Please
in the
ensure
evening
you
up
take
until my
any
birthday.
personal belongings with you when leaving the train. Change here for
Oh yeah,
services
contagious,
to
yeah.
Isle of Grain.
You know the word I was searching for. We've made it to a fair! Where's the fairground rise? There is no fairground rise at all. I've been scammed. I thought this was a fair. They should have done that. They should have put in a fair here. They missed a really good opportunity, or a really good job. Well, there we go. That is a route with all the new 3 trains. Obviously, we've got 438 coins. I literally don't think there is anything we can get from that. I mean, I literally don't see anything. Wait, how much was that? 200. You know what? Wait. I think that is everything we have in the game now. Hey! And now we just need to get this, but obviously we can't get that. So yes, there we go. We have finally completed British Railways. We have basically gotten everything that you can. I'd say getting the coins does actually take quite a while, but I think that's good anyway. But that is it for today's stream. Obviously tomorrow will be a Roblox stream, hopefully, starting in the evening until my birthday. And then next week, hopefully it should basically go back to normal. I think unfortunately next weekend is going to be a bit warm again on the following Monday, so I really hope it isn't going to affect massively with my things. But that's about it, to be honest. Thank you everyone for watching the stream. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, obviously make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. But until then, take care and peace out, and as always, stay fetchy.